James Melanis. Welcome to the tasting table. This wine glass is next. This is Schott Zwiesel. This is called Pure. It's a champagne sparkling wine flute. I'll give you my reasons why I'm downgrading this wine glass. Stay tuned. Over time, I have been downgrading. I've done some upgrades, but overall, when I look at a point score and then I experience this over a period of time, I get a feel for the wine glass, even further experience. And to me, this is a wine glass that just doesn't perform very well. And it's really trying to replicate the whole entire line of the Pure collection. And so this is the example of the Bordeaux wine glass. I think the footings are very diminutive compared to, say, Riedel and even Spiegelau. And it's one where I compare against other wine, champagne or sparkling wine glasses, and it just doesn't perform very well. And I think for the price point, it's about $16 on average. They're usually sold in sets of, I believe, 4 to 6. The way we taste wine is 80% through our nose, and so that experience is going to inform the palate. So 20% of that experience is palate informed, 80% is through our nose or scent experience. Overall, I think the quality is not that good, so I do see this, the edging here is a little rounded, which I don't like at all, and I do compare that against another glass. This is the Performance Wine Glass by Riedel, which really doesn't even have much of that roundness towards the foot, and it's a very significant footing here, and so very column oriented design, and so it's really meant just for the design in the eye of it versus anything else. So that's a very disappointing part of this design. This is much more what you'd find in champagne today. You're going to find much more of a tulip shape, and other sparkling wine regions as well. I'll place this review right up here if you want to see that video. I don't like the striations on this glass, but I do like the overall design of the glass. So this glass does perform very nicely, a very handsome glass. So what I find really disappointing in this wine glass is it's really non-dimensional in terms of its character of the nose. I can't almost smell any note, maybe a slight hint of white stone fruit. And also I'm competing in what I'm trying to taste is I'm not sure who's going to win, my nose or my mouth, to capture the wine itself. And so it's a very strange fit unto itself. And so that's something I don't really care for. Now let me take a taste of this wine. So a bit of Yellowstone fruit character. And I definitely want to point out, this is the same wine, same exact wine, same exact pour rate. This glass here has a greater surface area so that when I'm smelling the wine, and of course this bowl really is helpful to elevate that character so that I'm smelling the wine, and it's actually very comfortable in terms of its fit. It's elegant, it actually performs nicely. The nose on this is white and Yellowstone fruit notes, a bit of lemon skin, sea spray, and white floral character. Next is the palate characterization. It is hard to believe these are the same wines. The wine is a Prosecco, a solo Prosecco wine. Now, when I'm tasting from this glass here, it's much more of a fuller experience. I'm getting a lot of characters such as passion fruit, Yellowstone fruit, oyster shell, and pine nut, and I wish I could have gotten that from this wine here. So if I was blind tasting this and nobody told me that these were the same wines, I probably wouldn't believe that they were the same wines, but I would also have a cautionary view of this in terms of the silhouette. And so if I'm not able to smell the wine, I'm most certainly not going to be able to enjoy the wine. So this is about $25–30 a stem. This is a wine glass that I revere, I very much enjoy. So this glass is 75 points, and so when this does break, which it probably eventually will break, and I may just give it to a thrift store because I really am not enjoying the experience. And why would I, pour a very nice champagne or sparkling wine in this glass and, to not enjoy it, to not really fully experience what that wine is all about. In the meantime, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. I will see you very soon. Santé.